Alright, we're back. Apparently YouTube cut my stream in the fucking middle of the stream because of my theme song. They've never done that before. What the fuck? It's so stupid. God damn it. I guess I can't use that fucking theme song anymore? I guess I'll have to use another theme song? Like, I don't know. This is so fucking stupid. It's goddamn annoying bullshit. So, I wonder where it cut me off at. I was talking about Kyle Rittenhouse and how his classmates all thought he was going to be a school shooter, which is not surprising. Like I was saying, folks, he was a member of the Grays Lake Police Department Public Safety Cadet Program. He was going to become a cop because that's exactly the type of little doughy, feeble, weak, insecure motherfucker who wants the power of the blue shield to abuse people with. So, unsurprising to see that shit at all. How are you guys doing? Is everybody back yet? Let's see. Let me refresh this. Reload it. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's not working. Awesome. Thank you, YouTube, for this fucking bullshit. You suck. And you should feel bad about it. Let me pop out this chat. Gotta reset everything. This is the goddamn trouble I have to go through to do this fucking show. I can't even do a good show for you guys because YouTube want to cut my goddamn stream off in the middle of the fucking show for no fucking reason at all. There's no goddamn reason to cut my fucking show off in the middle of the goddamn stream. Or do a cover of yourself. I mean, it shouldn't matter. Song contest, amazing. Cancel culture added again. Yep, heard that. Dusty canceled. Only made it 38 minutes in the show. We'll wait a few minutes so people can come back. Hopefully people will come back to the show. Yeah, hopefully did it. Yeah, I can't see the other fucking super chats either, so I'm sorry if I missed your super chat. This whole thing just fucked me. It fucked me. It fucked me. What you gonna do? It fucked me. Yeah, somebody reported the shit, clearly. Somebody's fucking with me. Obviously. Why wouldn't you fuck with me, you fucking low-life pieces of shit? Hey, it's not my fault that Joe Rogan sold you guys out and censored his own fucking show on Spotify, okay? That's not my fucking fault. I blame Joe Rogan's fans. I don't know why. I had no evidence of that, but it's fun to speculate about. It was probably the Destiny's group. Probably. We were just about to cover the Destiny section. That's the very next thing I'm going to cover. Yep. The live stream is running fine. It's just titled episode 53. I don't know why it's titled that. I renamed the whole thing. I thought I did. Anyway, we'll continue to do the show, and then I'll fix it and post. What are you going to do, right? As soon as I tried to join, it said it was taken down. Yep. I'm back, Dusty. What the fuck? Love the animals from Australia. We love you. Big creators can post videos of people who commit suicide. Yep. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I know, it sucks. They tried, you girl. Yep. Fuck around and find out. Rogan just found out. Found the writing on the wall. He found the check on the wall. The $100 million check. Who is Destiny? Destiny is a, I guess, center-left is what I'd label him as. Twitch streamer who does politics and debates people and stuff. And I actually usually agree with Destiny on a lot of the stuff he says. I think my politics align pretty closely to his for the most part. I just disagree with him, what he said. But let's go ahead and play it. Why not? Go ahead. It's in the next section, so let's go ahead and get to it. So, we were talking about Kyle Rittenhouse first. Let's get to the Kyle Rittenhouse because that goes right into the Destiny thing. His lawyers are claiming that they're going to use a Second Amendment defense, that he was part of a well-regulated militia. And so it was okay for him to go out there and murder people, I guess. No. Nah. That seems like a bad argument to make. This kid needs better fucking lawyers. Definitely. He gonna go to jail for a long time. And then I read that they've already donated like $1 million or more to this kid. So his lawyer gonna get all that money. His lawyer gonna screw him out of that money and get it. Stupid fucking kid. Bow down before the one you serve. You're gonna get what you deserve. Little 9 Inch Nails for you guys. So anyway, Destiny. Destiny got in trouble. This clip went viral on the social medias. And I'll just play it. You guys can make of it what you will. Here's Destiny on the Cal Rittenhouse shooting.
The rioting needs to fucking stop. And if that means like white redneck fucking militia dudes out there mowing down dipshit protesters that think that they can torch buildings at 10 p.m., then at this point they have my fucking blessing, because holy shit, this fucking shit needs to stop. It needed to stop a long time ago. Like, holy fuck.
Okay, just gonna go to Lemon here and say, disagree. I disagree. First off, like, as far as the Cal Rittenhouse thing goes, I didn't see any evidence whatsoever that anybody he killed or shot was burning any buildings or doing anything. I mean, they were chasing him. Now, I think he was probably legitimately scared of the first guy, who seemed like he was very aggressive and very angry, and I think he heard a shot. But the other two people that the other people he shot, he killed one of them. It seemed like they were just trying to apprehend him because they thought he had murdered somebody, because he did murder somebody. When I wasn't smart of them, in my opinion, to run up on him when he's already murdered somebody with his AR-15. One guy had a gun and they got a skateboard. Not smart to run up on him like that, but I think that that's what they were thinking. No evidence that I could see that they were burning any buildings, and even if they were, like, I don't think property is worth, like, I don't think you have the right to go to somebody's property who didn't ask you to and start shit with your AR-15, because if shit goes down and you kill somebody, you're responsible for that. I don't think this is a behavior that should be encouraged. I think this is just going to encourage shitheads going out there and looking for trouble, and innocent people are going to get killed, which seemed like had happened in this case. So, disagree with Destiny. I think he is clearly advocating murder a little bit. Let's play it one more time. You guys can make your own decision.
The rioting needs to fucking stop. And if that means like white redneck fucking militia dudes out there mowing down dipshit protesters that think that they can torch buildings at 10 p.m., then at this point they have my fucking blessing, because holy shit, this fucking shit needs to stop. It needed to stop a long time ago. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah. Now I understand, like, part of the whole debate bro thing is they have to be edgy. Like, I went through my edgy stage too, right? So, like, that's a lot of it. Just trying to say whatever you can to be controversial and edgy and get out there, because that attracts a lot of these Twitch viewers. It's kind of what they're into. They're still into it's still 2016. It's never going to end. They're into this real heavy, edgy bullshit. So I understand that's kind of what he's going for. And then he posted this, which I understand he's just trying to be edgy. But, yeah, it's just cringe. You watch the hood, I'll watch the skies. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Yeah, it's just, you're in your 30s. Like, sometimes it's time to grow past this silly, edgy bullshit, in my opinion. It took me, it's in my 40s to do it, so, mid-40s, so I understand. He's still got time to grow and everything. But, yeah. Didn't go over very well. None of this went over very well. And I saw him on the surfs trying to defend this. And also, I didn't think his arguments were great on the surfs at all. So, yeah. What you guys got to think about that? Let's see what you guys got to think about that. Let's see if it came back yet from the Wakanda Forever. Yeah, I'm going to miss that dude. He was a good actor. So glad I unsubbed from Destiny a long time ago. There were people in the beginning of this show that were, defending him to me. They were like, Dusty, if you're poor and you lose your property, that's like losing your life. It was just real bad, silly arguments. And I was like, what? To me, it just seems like fanboys of his who just will believe anything just because they're fanboys. That's how fanboys are, right? They want to forgive the person that they idolize and make excuses for them, in my opinion. That's just silly to me, though. I thought they cut your stream short. They did. They did cut it. I don't know who fucking reported my stream for the first song, for playing a song. I don't know. That's so stupid. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I guess I'll have to figure it out. They cut the feed because of my theme song. That's what they said. Never had that happen before, though. I've done 50 fucking shows, that theme song, and they never cut it before. So all of a sudden, live in the middle, they got to cut that shit. Destiny is effectively a two-sided blank. It's little boys trying to play big man. Yep, literally little boys, little 17-year-old doughy kids. Destiny was better debating judge. Like I say, I'm not incredibly familiar with everything Destiny does, but I generally tend to kind of fall in line with his politics, I think, from what I've seen. I just disagree with this one. Destiny's fan would false DMC a video. Well, that's bullshit. I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that to any of you. Like, he could play this video. He could say whatever the fuck he wants to about me. I would never stop him from doing that. I don't believe in that shit. I believe it's all fair game. If I have the guts to come out here and run my goddamn mouth and say what I want to say, then anybody has the permission out there to go out there and play my video and make fun of me for it. You know? When you dish it, you better fucking be able to take it. Have you ever thought of doing animal sponsorship for your sanctuary? I thought about it, like taking like pictures of individual dogs and stuff, but I am so bad at all of this. Really fucking bad, unfortunately. I need to get on it. Your other vid still shows up. Go mute them. I don't understand. What do you mean? The other vid's still showing up. It's not live, so it shouldn't matter. And I did mute the song on it already. So you'll have to be more specific with what you mean, because I am not sure with what you're saying to me right now. Dusty believes in the marketplace of free... well, not really. I think it's okay for people to say whatever they want to about me, but in the marketplace of free ideas, I think usually... I used to think the best ideas went out, but usually it's the ideas that are simplest to understand. Nuance is usually lost in the marketplace of ideas, and since the entire world is nuanced, it generally doesn't work out that great, but I know what you're saying. DC just shot another man in the back. Yeah, I heard he had a gun, and then he put the gun down, and they shot him after he put the gun down. Is that the one you're talking about? They just want everybody to riot all over the fucking place. They're so scared they can't help themselves. They're so cowardly. Like I said, it's people just like Kyle Rittenhouse. If he wouldn't have killed those people and got put in jail, he was going to become a cop. And they're so scared of their own shadow. Yeah. Anyone came for my pets, your blow would be all over for sure. Also, attacking small businesses is not attacking the state at all. No, property is not the same as attacking pets and shit. You know, and especially if it's not your property. He clearly doesn't give a shit about those businesses. I mean, obviously, he went out there because he wanted to be a big man with his gun and start trouble, you know? Just like I read to you guys. I don't know if you saw it when it got cut off, but his classmates were telling about the kind of person he is. And he would threaten people who would say bad things about Trump. So, the media is protecting Rittenhouse. His World Star Brawl should be all over the media. Yep, it should be, for sure. Go watch the debate with Voss. Yeah, I saw some of it. The rioters are helping Trump get elected. The thing is like most of it is being caused by the police. Now, there are, like I've said before many times, there are people who are always going to take advantage of situations to cause chaos and havoc and not do the right thing. And there's definitely people in the Black Lives Matter protest who are looking for trouble. They're just looking to be violent. They're looking to burn things down. And some of it are white supremacists who are doing it. Been caught red-handed, a lot of it. In fact, most of the murders that are taking place are white supremacists doing it. So you got both those, but the vast majority of people out there are just peacefully protesting. You know, they're just expressing their First Amendment right every American has, and they should be completely left alone. Yeah, if somebody's going to burn down a building, yeah, you can arrest them. If somebody else is causing violence, yeah, arrest them. But I don't believe in this curfew bullshit. I believe that's unconstitutional. I don't believe in fucking arresting peaceful protesters or declaring them a riot and arresting them. Hell no. Fuck that. And for the most part, like, Portland is not on fire. Like, Portland has come out and said, like, all the citizens, no, we're not. This is bullshit. Trump says they've been on fire for the whole city's on fire, the whole country. No, it's not. You know, this is very, very isolated incidents. It's just that we see them replayed over and over again in the media, and so it looks way worse than it is. But the vast majority of it is peaceful protests, and the vast majority of the violence is being caused by the police. Of course, like I said, outside of that, there are some bad actors, but that's the most of it. Vosh, Xanarthal, ContraPoints, Philosophy 2 is where it's at for me. Okay, cool. I'm not really into the debate bro stuff. Xanarthal, it's kind of childish for me. ContraPoints doesn't make videos anymore, and Philosophy Tube is incredibly pretentious to me. So none of that's my thing, but hey, different strokes for different folks. If that's what you like, you know, other people can like things that I don't give a shit about. Dusty, you must have pissed off one of your cancel culture buddies to stick it up. I hope I get canceled. Fuck, I'll be a millionaire. That's where it's at, being canceled. Man, this show's all gone off the rail. I'm on an hour in. I hadn't even done like a little bit of the show yet. I guess I'll have to do a show Friday for sure. Because I'm not going to finish with the material I have for tonight. Definitely not going to... Nope, that was the old stream. All right, so it says, error, the stream has been stopped because we detected a copyright audio or video. Bullshit on that. All right, let's see. Where is it? Here we go. Viewer activity. Let's take a look at what you guys got. I'm sorry, the old super chats got erased because of the stupid bullshit. I just got kicked off the show. I couldn't find you. What the fuck? Yeah, they kicked me off because somebody reported my theme song that I played forever. Elijah Miller. Will not be silenced. Nope, I will not be silenced. I will be back. Fuck that. Can't keep me down. Can't stop the signal. Go Dusty. Yep. I need to move this whole thing to my own server, and you guys need to go to my own. It's never going to work. I don't know why I say that. Update the thumbnail. Alright, god damn it. Everything is so complicated all the fucking time with all this fucking bullshit. This motherfucking, I just want to murder a... Alright, go to live videos. Gotta update the fucking thumbnail for the show. It's already, it says it's already updated. Is it not updated? No, the thumbnail is updated, it says. Alright. How about some half stash? A little kitty therapy? Kitty therapy to feel better about what's going on. Mr. Halfstash, you want to say hello to everybody, Mr. Halfstash? He says, why are you putting me up in front of this camera in these hot lights? I do not enjoy this, Daddy. I do not enjoy it. I appreciate it. Be my star for just a fucking second. All right, back to the super chats. B-Stage says, damn, is Destiny transforming into Tim Pool before our very eyes? Shaking my head. I think he was just trying to be edgy, and then, of course, these guys have giant fucking egos. And so when they get called out for it, they get a lot of shit. They have to double down on it, and they have to try to make like arguments for why what they said is not stupid instead of just saying, all right, yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I was just being it. It'd be much better if you just said, yeah, that was a bad take. I don't stand by that. But no, that's what they do. Like, I'm going to make what if it was your cat's about to be murdered, Dusty? What the fuck does that have to do with this little doughy fuckhead going to another state and protecting with an AR-15 somebody else's property? It has literally nothing to do with that. Just admit you had a bad take. Like, that's just my opinion. But anyway. Elijah Miller, what the frick, Tim Pool? No, Tim Pool. The Idol, 199. Check your PayPal. I donated via Streamlabs. All right, I appreciate that. Let me check it out. Let me go over to this and let me see. Did you send a message? Because it doesn't tell me. It's all fucking me out. There we go. Yeah, you gave me $15. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't see any message from you, but very generous. Darnell Wilson via PayPal. You rock. What else did it say? YouTube corporate whores. Yep, somebody sent me a message about being removed. All right. Numrods gave me $5. Appreciate that. Corey Davis. Dusty, I'm bad at making a website for my animal sanctuary. Also began his only career making porn sites. Yeah, like, it's not that I don't know how to do it. I know how to do it, and I know how to fucking... You don't even have to program an HTML or any of that shit anymore. I know how to do that, but you don't have to do that anymore. It's all like automatic and stuff. I'm not good at actually doing it. That's the important thing is to do it. That's the part I'm not good at. But thank you for that, Corey Davis. All right, let's continue on the show because I am way fucking behind. Never gonna do all this. So next up, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. He moved to Spotify. Guys might have heard about that. So here's the deal. Joe Rogan got a huge payday. $100 million. Holy fucking shit for a goddamn podcast. You go, Joe. Right? He making some superstar money. So apparently they moving all his back catalog over to Spotify. And then they're going to take the videos down on YouTube on December 30th or December 1st. Is that what it is? I think it's December 1st. So he's going to be exclusively on Spotify, which is fine. But his fans noticed that over 40 episodes had been removed from his back catalog, almost exclusively right-wing controversial speakers. Ain't that right? Cats are like, yeah, fuck those motherfuckers. So Joe Rogan's fan base is melting the fuck down right now over. They're calling him a sellout, calling him names. Joe Rogan podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, went live on Spotify today with key episodes missing from the JRE backlog catalog, including Alex Jones, Gavin McInnes, and more. So yeah, here's the list of missing shows. Got a Owen Smith gone, Chris, I don't know how you say that guy's name. I know he's a comedian. I don't give a shit. I call him D'Elia. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I don't give a shit about this guy. He's annoying to me, and I don't want to learn his name, so fuck you, Chris D'Elia. And a couple of these, like Tommy Chong, I am assuming probably they got removed for some kind of copyright reason. See, I think this is just, I have no idea. Speculation. What I think probably happened is either Spotify, which is a Swedish company and kind of left-leaning, doesn't want to be associated with a lot of these controversial right-wing shitheads. And so I'm guessing they decided to remove them from their list. Now, it's possible that Joe did it. Somebody said on the last show Joe did exclusively on YouTube, he mentioned how sometimes he has a show and then he's like, I shouldn't have had that person on. So it's possible that Joe Rogan himself is trying to become a better person and disassociate himself with a lot of these really embarrassing right-wing people that he's platformed. I would like to think that's true. I would like to give Joe Rogan a pat on the back. Hey, Joe Rogan's trying to do better. I don't know. It's probably the Spotify thing. And then probably also some of these have something in them. Either Tommy Chong talked about drugs in the wrong way or there's some kind of copyright thing. That's my guess on what's happening here. So anyway, Owen Benjamin, a bunch of his shows are gone. They took Michaela Peterson, which is Jordan Peterson's daughter, down, but she complains. They put her back up, which just shows you they can put any of these back up instantly if they want to. Alex Jones went public. He was asked about this, and he went public, and he basically lied. He lied, and what he said doesn't make any sense. First, he said that Joe Rogan told him that there are 100 episodes that are his favorite episodes that he's leaving up on YouTube for some reason and not putting on Spot. That makes no sense at all. There's no way that these 5 episodes of David Seaman are part of his 100 favorite episodes, and there's only 40 of these are missing. And then he said that it's some kind of database error. That's what Alex Jones says, but that also can't be true. It just happened that 95% of these are right-wing chud controversial speakers that had a database error. We know they can put them back up instantly. It's fucking Spotify. They ain't got no problem getting their fucking sound files up. So that doesn't make any sense either. Alex Jones is clearly lying. It's funny, like even on the Joe Rogan Reddit, they're like, yeah, what Alex Jones says doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So something's going on here. But Alex Jones and Eddie Bravo, all of his are gone. War Machine, who beat the shit out of his girlfriend, is in prison right now. I guarantee a War Machine is not one of Joe Rogan's top 100 episodes of all time. This fucking in-prison woman beater. Definitely not. So anyway, his fan base is kind of melted down a little bit. They're kind of show's over, laughing my ass off. They're 1 million, 100 million buys a lot. Like, no more Joey Diaz. They're like, Joe Rogan's over. He sold us out. And like, I don't have any idea what's going on, but it'll be fun to watch. I will keep you guys apprised of how this situation pans out in the long run. And next up, oh my God, Adam Carolla. Look at this fucking piece of shit. It's okay that he's a piece of shit. What's more disturbing is that he got 56,000 likes for this. Turns out the people dying from COVID are old and sick, or both. How many of you pussies got played? And who's gonna get played the next time? Yeah, who gives a shit about old and sick people? It's only the old and sick dying. You fucking pussies were scared for nothing. Oh my God, you fucking piece of shit. It's just hard to believe how evil conservatives are. And what's funny is he's calling other people pussies because conservatives have this narrative, have this daydream in their mind that they're these incredibly masculine, manly men. Everybody else is pussies. Adam Carolla, you're not a fucking manly man, all right? You make me feel butch, okay? I'm gay as fuck and feminine as fuck, and I have no problem with that. You make me feel tough. You're this little whiny little Adam Carolla. Look, you're this doughy old white guy. Like, no one's afraid of you, Adam Carolla. No one sees you as this bastion of masculinity or any of that. No, you're a little dweeb. Quit lying to yourself and pretending. But he's so fucking evil. 56,000 likes for that horrible bullshit, and it doesn't even matter if it kills you, folks. Because they've already done studies that show it fucks your heart up. COVID-19 can wreck your heart, even if you haven't had any symptoms. Raising concerns about the cardiac consequences of the coronavirus. So yeah, even people who are asymptomatic are going to have heart problems in the future. It's going to shorten your life. It's going to shorten the lives of a ton of people who don't die immediately. So just trash. These conservatives are just fucking evil trash in every goddamn way. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't care. They don't give a shit about you. Evil. Fucking evil. And it's just hilarious. The world we're living in now, where the #1 cable news channel in America is just casually using soy boy as an insult now on the fucking news. Beyond parody.
Cry and all that stuff. He's another mayoral soy boy who is completely feckless. So why does the...
Imagine using soy boy and believing you're insulting somebody else. Now, it is an insult. It's an insult to you for saying that. It makes you look really stupid for thinking that anybody in the world should be offended or hurt by being called a soy boy. It's just so ridiculous. But that's the right for you. They're not sending their best. And, not looking good for Ron Jeremy. Who'd have thought he looked scared as shit, dudes? He looks like a man who knows his fucking life's over, and it should be. Porn star Ron Jeremy charged with 20 more counts of sexual abuse in LA County. So here's a guy who's gotten away with it his whole life. He knows he's this, seen as kind of this dirty, trashy, ugly porn star, but part of his whole thing is he can just grope people or do whatever he wants to and get away with it. Because, yeah, I'm Ron Jeremy. That's just kind of my personality. But nah, you can't do that, dude. You're going to jail forever. Even Kat Black, who's a popular YouTuber, talked about how she met him and he groped her. So, not looking good for you, Ron Jeremy. Learn from his mistakes. Don't do that. And holy shit. It's hard to believe that Tim Pool could get even dumber. It's hard to believe that anybody could be lack this much integrity. Be this willing to sell their soul to such a ridiculous degree that it is just laughable. Listen to how silly this motherfucker is.
And then you start to put these pieces together and think maybe the reason the Democrats are trying to push for mail-in voting when the doctors say it's safe to vote in person is because it's going to hurt the black community vote. And then you start to put these...
Yeah, he's figuring us out, folks! The reason we want mail-in voting instead of risking people getting COVID-19 or... It's because we want to fucking disenfranchise the black people. Isn't that right, folks? Isn't that why we want free and open and fair elections? And it's just... He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire, folks. He makes literally thousands a day off this type of shit. This is the type of stuff the world continuously rewards. Beyond frustrating. And at least this will cheer you up a little bit. At least the kids over there on TikTok have pretty good senses of humor. This is their impression of Ben Shapiro at a restaurant.
I'm sorry, are there croutons in this?
Yeah.
It is absolutely absurd. You think I would order croutons in a Greek salad? It just goes to show that the Cheesecake Factory is a political body of the alt-left. I mean, it is nasty. This is a nasty, nasty thing to do, is to put croutons in someone's Greek salad without them asking. This is literally absurd. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Sorry?
Of course you're playing the victim here. That is absolutely absurd.
Okay. All right.
That's a really good impression of Ben Shapiro. So, nailed it! Thank you for cheering me up. But the reason they do it, folks... The reason people like Tim Pool and Ben Shapiro and Dave Rubin do it is because they're making bank. Amazing bank. This is what selling your soul gets you, folks. The Rubin Report credited Dave Rubin buys a modern Encino mansion for $5.2 million. Yeah, the grift is real, folks. And it is lucrative. Holy shit, folks. But here's the thing. Like, I've never lived in a house even close to this nice. But I did live in a house one time. I sold it a long time ago, a house that was worth about $175,000 in Wichita, Kansas, which at the time was a pretty nice house. And it was a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. It's way better living somewhere cheaper, living in a cheaper house and living in a neighborhood that you don't have to like worry that the neighbor's going to be pissed off because you didn't mow the grass this week. You're not out there mowing the grass every day and keeping it watered every day. It was awful, honestly, living in that place. So don't be jealous of people like this. At least you can sleep at night. At least you still have some integrity in your soul, unlike this ridiculous sellout piece of shit. And next up. Oh, shit. Iron Mouse wrong! The, foreign provocateur that's never set foot in the United States, lives in Malaysia, and pretends to be an Asian American because he's paid by conservatives to do so. Antifa is celebrating the murder of a Trump supporter in Portland. Let that sink in. Yeah. Who would be so evil? They would celebrate the deaths of people in America. Oh, you. Yeah, that's right. When you care more about property damage than you do a human life. The cars are worth more. Yeah. The cars are worth more than Antifa, but I dare you make fun of somebody's death. It's just beyond parody. Double standard, but he gets paid to do it, so why wouldn't he do that? If he gets rewarded, why wouldn't he continue to do that? Holy shit. How is it real life? How is this real, folks? So, as some of you may know, Herman Cain literally gave his life for Trump. He bragged about going to the Trump rally and how they weren't going to wear masks and nobody had to wear masks, and he got COVID-19 at the Trump rally. He literally died. So if that wasn't insane enough, his Twitter account has been taken over by some other conservative shitheads, and they are literally tweeting out about how COVID-19 is not that harmful. Literally killed the guy. The guy it literally killed, his account is tweeting out how it's not harmful. It looks like the virus is not as deadly as the mainstream media first made it out to be. He literally died from it. This is the most ghoulish shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. How can this be real? And of course, they deleted it because they're cowardly pieces of shit. But what the fuck? It's just, this has to be a fucking, this whole reality has to be a joke. It has to be a dark comedy. There's no way this can be real, folks. Creator God, he's so fucking funny up there. Anyway, that's my Chud Watch section for right now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Super Saiyan, you're late. No forgiveness. You missed me getting booted. Don't get caught harvesting ballots. Trump just passed a new bill 10 years, just like the statues. Trump is literally telling people to vote twice. I'm going to show you that in a minute. It's the craziest shit. Jim Gaffigan is hilarious. Pretty good. Honesty, number one. Love you, Dusty. I love you, the Funk Lord. Dim Tool. What's up, Dim Tool? It's the wrong thumbnail. It's the wrong thumbnail. Is it? Did I put the wrong thumbnail? Oh, it is the wrong thumbnail. God damn it. You're right. Oh, it's the wrong everything. Okay. Well, that's not amazing. That's all bad. All bad all the time. That's really bad. Let me fix it. This show has nothing to do with Jim Gaffigan at all. Nothing to do with Jim Gaffigan. Alright, where's the fucking thumbnail? There it is, down there. Let me change the thumbnail. Change it to something else. PTL 54. Do it! There we go. Yeah. Great live programming you doing here, Dusty. And I don't have the fucking, goddamn it, I don't have the other thing anymore. So what you gonna do? I will fix the description after the show's over. Not do it fucking live. Hope that took. You guys can let me know. Data's currently available with some videos. All right, well, fuck you. YouTube always giving me trouble with everything. All right, let's see what else I got. Anti-cancel culture just means hating history. Yeah, how you going to cancel culture? Explain how that works for you. Dusty, I will cancel you if you want, please. I need the money. Fuck yeah. Dusty, you must have pissed off one of your... I already read that. Already read it. You guys aren't saying too much in the chat. I guess I probably lost a lot of viewers because of the whole crashing thing or whatever. What you going to do? Trending on Twitter was R.I.P. Joe Rogan. Not surprised. They all mad. I'm going to shut that one down. Shut down. All right, viewer activity. Here we go. The Funk Lord, $10. Ever see Book of Christ? Adult Swim skit. It's on YouTube, and I think you would really enjoy it. Trends. Nope, I've never seen that. I would have to look it up. I appreciate that. Edwards, Bagged Ward 89. People need to be more realistic and less idealistic, and we wouldn't get shit done. Here's for the fluffy friends. I agree. People want, like, perfection. You're not going to get that. Gotta, like, do as best as you can and then keep fighting. That's my opinion. All right, more super chats, please. Let me continue on with the show. Got a short caring section to do for you guys. I'll be ready for it, cause bitch, you're caring too much. Somebody told me to stop doing the falsetto. My beautiful runs. Guess I can't have the runs today. So anyway, look at these fucking snowflakes. Remember when every anti-SJW channel would take anybody who did anything like this on the left and make fun of them for years? They're still using the same thumbnails for the same people from 2016. But when it comes to people just as ridiculous, people just as whiny and pathetic, they never say a word about it. 11.2 million views. Look at this privileged sack of shit.
Get back on your highway to hell and get out of a godly man's face!
So pious.
No, I will.
Look how pious he is.
By your very blind, ignorant, you don't have the ability to even come up with your own fucking ideas. I will leave when I choose. You've not established authority to tell me to leave. You go get management. You want your car? You find management that I can no longer. Yeah. You have more management here. You want to speak to the store? Are you exercising your right as a private company? Take away my rights.
Jesus Christ.
You say you can refuse service. Are you refusing my service?
Yes.
Why don't you say we refuse your service? No. I choose to yell, and you cannot stop me!
I do what I want.
Bye.
Please return to your service of Satan in your ignorant belief that you are right. That's cool, bye. Please, in the future, respect my rights. No one else's. You will never fucking get my 6-foot space and then think I'm not going to tell you. I will tell you you're wrong.
Oh, I know.
Stop me?
I know.
Do you want to stop me?
Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Bring your police. Bring your police. You will not. Have a good day. I will.
I got you on video, so why don't you just go ahead and leave?
I have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. My happiness is best served by standing in your face and say you're a fool and wrong. You have no authority over me.
Quit spitting all over people.
Huh?
Quit spitting all over people.
Do you need my ID?
No, I don't. I need
You're
you
trying to
get-
fucking make witness that I'm wrong.
No, if you touch me, I have proof.
No, you threatened to hit me. I all have proof. Not me, them.
Because you're trying to fight everybody in the goddamn store.
Now, fight involves contact, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you're about in my fucking contact, bro. You're about in my contact.
And when you got in my face and threatened to hit me, you were this close, bitch.
Because you
stepped up.
Definitely a man of God. So pious. Oh, good God. They're so privileged. It's so sad. Oh, fuck. No, white people. No. But fun to make fun of. So, thank you for your service, I guess. Wonder where he works. Wonder if he's self-employed. Somebody should find out. I'm just saying. And last, we have one more Karen video. We have one more. This one's amazing, though. Amazing Karens out there. They're so privileged. Look at these crocodile tears. They can't believe that someone is not bowing to their every whim for once in their life. How could this be real life? Haven't you noticed how white I am? Look at these sad sacks of shit.
Somebody know that HEB will not let me check out right now because I complained to a manager that some customer was harassing me about not wearing a mask, and I have anxiety and PTSD, and they're berating me about not wearing one even though I told them I have a medical exemption.
That's not a thing.
The manager's name is Val, and I'm going to be calling corporate later on.
Oh no, you're gonna call the manager?
It's like HEB at Whitestone in Round Rock / Cedar Park. I just need food for my family, and they will not. They've turned off the light here, and they won't service me. The lady walked away.
I don't see no tears. Fake. Fake ass Karen.
And I'm I'm here with my, there's like no compassion left in this world.
My God.
Nobody's asking me if I'm okay.
Oh, no one gives a shit.
Nobody gives a care.
Nah, no one cares.
All of this because less than 10,000 people have died from COVID for real in the U.S. The rest of them had at least 2.5 comorbidities. I have to call my husband now in case I get arrested or something, which they're not allowed to do. And the Texas order 29, Executive Order 29, page 3, paragraph 3 states you cannot arrest someone for non-felony. My kid is making a mess. You should look up page 3, paragraph 3 of GA 29. Thank you.
Thank you. You uploaded that yourself. Did you know how silly that's going to make you look? Good Lord. I didn't see this one yet. Do we want to watch an update of her? No, I think we're done with her. Canceled! Canceled Karen! And so, that is my Karen section. Only 2! But there were 2 amazing Karen videos. So, awesome. And, Trump's your president! He's your president! He's the president! Yeah! Still happening right now, somehow. It's real life. So, it was reported this week that Melania didn't want to move to the White House right away because she didn't want to use the toilets that have been used by the blackies. Yeah! Racism! Neat! Melania didn't want to move to the White House right away, in part because she didn't want to have to use the same shower and toilet as former First Lady Michelle Obama, and was waiting for the bathroom to be renovated. I believe it, folks. I'm just saying. Like, I don't even need proof. I just believe it. Probably true, but I did see the girl on Rachel Maddow, who apparently was a really good friend of Melania that they threw under the bus and have fired, who says that she has secret recordings of Melania that they're going to release. So can't wait to see what's on the secret recordings of Melania, because she seems awful. Awful. She seems like a horrible fucking person. And like I was saying before, folks, Patriot Pair and Trump supporters, they went out to Portland and just indiscriminately running down the road, trying to run over people with their trucks, shooting paintballs at them, and just bear macing them. Now, you'll notice here, folks, the light is red. These people have the right-of-way to walk across the street, and instead, these Trump supporters are just blowing through the red lights, threatening to hit them, bear macing everybody. Not a single person arrested for this, folks. Look at this shit. Look, see? Crosswalk, they have the right of way, but these Trump supporters are going to blow through, bear mace everybody, which is torture, and shoot people with paintballs. Yep. Also known as Biden's America. Look how horrible Biden's America is, folks. President Biden, why don't you do something about this? It's hard to believe this is what the country's turned into. So, of course, Trump is out there saying, why doesn't Biden call out the violence? Why don't he call out the violence? So they're like, motherfucker, why don't you call out the violence that your people are doing? And he's like, no, that's fine. That's fine. Listen to him.
Criticizing Joe Biden, saying he didn't mention the far left or Antifa. During his speech today, you said you wanted to talk about left-wing political violence. Yeah. But I noticed you did not mention that your supporters were also in Portland this weekend, firing paintball guns at people, some form of pepper spray. So do you want to also take this chance to condemn what your supporters did?
Well, I understand they had large numbers of people that were supporters, but that was a peaceful protest. And paint is not, and paint is a defensive mechanism. Paint is not bullets. Your supporters, and they are your supporters indeed, shot a young gentleman who, and killed him, not with paint, but with a bullet.
Yeah, your supporters shot 2 people and blew another one's arm off. Your supporters are killing people everywhere. And it's like, nah, paint is defensive. Yet he's trying to pass laws where you serve 10 years in prison for throwing paint on monuments. So it just talks out of all sides of his mouth. They don't fucking matter what he says. And folks, it's just craziness. He just literally just makes up anything off the top of his head because he knows it doesn't matter, because it doesn't. Anything he can come up with to scare people, he's literally just pulling this directly out of his ass off the top of his head. Listen to this.
I'd like to mention Biden because he's not controlling anything.
Who do you think is pulling Biden's strings? Is it former Obama
people
officials?
that you've never heard of, people that are in the dark shadows, people that...
What does that mean? That sounds like conspiracy theory. Dark shadows.
No, people that you haven't heard of. They're people that are on the streets. They're people that are controlling the streets. We had somebody get on a plane from a certain city this weekend, and in the plane it was almost completely loaded with thugs wearing these dark uniforms, black uniforms with gear and this and that. They're on a plane.
Where's this?
I'll tell you sometime, but it's under investigation right now. But they came from I'd like to mention Biden because he's not controlling
folks.
anything.
It's under investigation. I can't tell you, but believe me, there was this plane that just Antifa took it over. And so they asked him about it again. Just make shit up, folks. Just so ridiculous that this is the President of the United States. Well, so let me play the other clip first. Yeah, basically just a bunch of black people boarded a plane and scared one of his... This didn't even happen. I'm not even going to make excuses because he's just literally making this up.
Tell us more about this plot that you were referring to on Fox News last night.
Which?
This plot of people gathering on a plane in gear.
Yeah, I could tell you that I could probably refer you to the person and they could do it. I'd like to ask that person if it was okay, but a person was on a plane, said that there were about 6 people like that person, more or less. And what happened is the entire plane filled up with the looters, the anarchists, the rioters, people that obviously were looking for trouble.
How in the fuck would you know if somebody was part of a looting and rioting just because they boarded a plane? What the fuck?
And the person felt very uncomfortable in the plane. This would be a person you know, so I will see whether or not I can get that person. I'll let them know, and I'll see whether or not I can get that person to speak to you. But this was a first-hand account of a plane going from Washington to wherever, and I'll see if I can get that information for you. Maybe they'll speak to you, maybe...
Literally just making up off the top of his head. But folks, I know who this person is. We figured it out, folks. It was Tim Pool. Of course. Tim Pool always joining the spot to back Trump up. Tim Pool's like, when I was flying twice a week covering domestic and international unrest, I would see several far leftist boarding planes wearing typical Antifa gear. This is normal and the media is lying. Yeah, it's not Trump lying. Trump is not making this up. He's not pulling this out of his ass. Tim Pool's got you back, Trump. Super hardcore lefty Tim Pool. I want you to know that this is totally legitimate. He's seen it, folks. He's seen it. Good goddamn, y'all. And here's our president just straight up retweeting Nazis. Because, of course, why wouldn't our president retweet Nazis? Why wouldn't this be a timeline where our fascist president just directly retweets Nazis? So, Brendan Farley, Mayor Police Commissioner Ted Wheeler, assassinated a Patriots night through Antifa. Blood is on his hands and we want justice. Trump retweeted you. Let's see who you are, Brendan Farley. Oh, yeah, you're a Nazi. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're a Nazi. All right. Well, okay. Yeah, why not? Sure, creator God, whatever. And here he is, retweeting another Nazi. Jack piece of shit Biek. Great Patriots! MAGA's headed to Portland. Look at these great Patriots from Jack piece of shit Biek. Yeah. Surrounded by them. If you don't know, when something's in brackets like this, they say them. This is a dog whistle for Jews. This is not controversial. This is what that means. Surrounded by them, the Jews. Here's a photo of me and Jack piece of shit Biek. Yeah, here he is with the most famous white supremacist in the world, Richard Spencer. Why wouldn't Trump retweet you? Here he is multiple times. Dog whistling the 1488 thing, which is a Nazi dog whistle. Says it over and over again. 1488, 1488, 1488. Yep. Straight up Nazi shit. So, yeah, why wouldn't our president call you a hero and retweet you? He's not a fascist, folks. Trump's not a fascist. Why would you think he's a fascist? Psh, everybody you don't like is a Nazi. Stupid libtards. And, heavy sigh, heavy sigh. So I guess this is in July, but this went viral again. Folks, how is this real? He's about to talk about bags of soup being used as weapons. More dangerous than bricks against police. Like, I'm not making this up, folks. He's talking about bags of soup. The fucking soup Nazi.
It's water. And then they have cans of soup. Soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick. It's too heavy.
I can throw a brick.
But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right?
Yes, sir.
And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our
big bags of soup.
And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force.
You don't want to be hit with a bag of soup.
It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family.
Bag of soup for my family.
And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
Bags of soup.
These are just protesters. Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting?
Oh, that's scary as fuck. Isn't it wonderful to allow protesters? No, motherfucker. It's constitutional amendment. We have the right to protest. You don't allow it. You're not our fucking king. You don't allow shit, motherfuckers, but he thinks he does. And I guess, they're making it illegal, so maybe he does. Maybe he has the power to do that. Maybe that's how far we've gone in this country. And apparently, last year, Trump took an unscheduled visit to hospital, Walter Reed Memorial Hospital. And apparently, while he was there, they told Pence that he should be on alert because he might have to temporarily take over the role as president if Trump goes under anesthesia. This is literally the only thing this reporter reported. And they actually asked Pence about it, and he said he didn't recall, which means, yes, it happened. I mean, obviously, if they told you to be on alert, you might have taken over the presidency shortly, you would remember that. You're not going to say, I don't remember. It happened, obviously. So anyway, that's all they reported. So Trump, for some reason, decides to tweet out, hey, I did not have a series of strokes last year. It's fake news. Literally nobody accused him of having a series of strokes. It's almost like he's confessing to having a series of strokes when literally nobody accused him of it. Why is Trump denying something that wasn't reported, that he had a series of strokes? So the president is denying something that no one has actually reported. He's like, it never ends. Now they are trying to say that your favorite president, me, went to Walter Reed Medical Center having suffered a series of mini strokes. Never happened to this candidate. Fake news. Perhaps they are referring to the other candidate from another party. Yeah, it is fake news. You're literally making it up. Even the report that reported says, I never said anything about you having a series of strokes. So apparently, because he's become too much of an embarrassment, even Drudge, the Drudge Report, one of the most hardcore right-wing shit-stain websites, has started to turn against Trump. So they're like, Trump denies many strokes, send him to hospital. Video dragging his right leg. And there's a video where he kind of seems to be dragging his leg a little bit, like he might have had a stroke, even though nobody accused him of it. So of course, Trump's response is to say, Drudge never supported me. Drudge never even liked me, when Drudge supported him like balls to the wall. And Drudge supported him flat out in 2016. Here he is. Drudge doesn't support me in 2016. And I hear he doesn't support me now. Drudge not only supported Trump in 2016, he assigned a litany of injuries and potential diseases to Hillary Clinton. Now you're getting the Drudge treatment. This is what happens when you lay down with dogs. You get fleas, motherfuckers. You get the same treatment that they treated everybody else with when they turn on you. Man, he just lies so much. It's just so fucking amazing to watch. And let's see if you can find the irony in this one. This is the Students for Trump, which I'm sure is a real thing that exists. The Students for Trump say, President Donald Trump tours what Biden would do to America. Like literally his entire candidacy right now is pretending he is not the president. And all the horrific bullshit happening under his watch, much of because of him, is not actually happening. Or is what happened under Biden is happening because of Biden. It's just so insane. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they probably went to Trump University, these stupid motherfuckers. But here's how shameless all this shit is. Take a look at this picture, right? He stands in front of a building that's burned down. So, he did a photo op in front of this building, in front of Kenosha, with the owner of the building. And the owner of the building was like, first he had dinner with the owner of the building, and he announced, hey, this is the owner of that building that got burned down. And the owner of the building was like, man, Donald Trump, thank you so much. I'm such a supporter of yours. We need your help. These evil Antifa burned everything down. You're a hero. Well, guess what? It wasn't the owner of the building. Literally, the guy that owned the building can't stand Trump and did not want to be part of Trump's photo ops and press releases. So they went and got the guy that owned the business before the guy that currently owns it. And they had him pretend that he still owned it. And Trump announced him as the owner so they could do this fake-ass propaganda, Nazi-ass photo op bullshit. Just the corruption right in your face. They have no shame. And his followers don't give a shit. It does not matter. Nothing he can do that'll make them turn on him. No matter how much he lies, they love it. They eat it up. And folks, before I went on the air tonight, Trump went out and he's telling Republicans to vote twice. He's literally telling his base to commit felonies, which they'll go to prison for. Good goddamn, y'all. Listen to this.
Well, they'll go out and they'll vote, and they're going to have to go and check their vote by going to the poll and voting that way, because if it tabulates, then they won't be able to do that. So let them send it in and let them go vote. And if their system's as good as they say it is, then obviously they won't be able to vote.
It's a felony.
If it isn't tabulated, they'll be able to vote. So that's the way it is. But send in your ballots, send them in strong, whether it's solicited or unsolicited. The absentees are fine. We have to work to get them. You know, it means something. And you send them in, but you go to vote. And if they haven't counted it, you can vote. So that's the way I view it.
Yeah.
Well, they'll go out and they'll vote, and they're going to have to go.
He's literally trying to talk his followers into committing voter fraud. So then he can point to the voter fraud and say, see, I told you there was voter fraud happening. Yeah. Because you're encouraging it. You're encouraging them to commit felonies. And so they asked William Barr about this. The guy who's in charge of the rule of law in our country right now. The Attorney General of the United States. Here's what he had to say about it.
And then let them go vote. And if the system is as good as they say it is, then obviously they won't be able to vote. It sounds like he's encouraging people to break the law and try to vote twice.
Well, I don't know exactly what he was saying, but it seems to me what he's saying is he's trying to make the point that the ability to monitor this system is not good. And if it was so good, if you tried to vote a second time, you would be caught.
Yeah, that's a felony. What the fuck?
If you voted in person.
That would be illegal if they did that. If somebody mailed in a ballot and then actually showed up to vote in person, that would be illegal.
I don't know what the law on the...
You don't know what the law is? You're the fucking Attorney General of the United States. Your job is literally to know what the laws are. How do you not know that voting twice is a felony? He does know. He's just playing dumb because he's a fucking shill for Trump.
Be illegal.
I don't know what the law in the particular state says.
You can't vote twice.
Well, I don't know what the law in the particular state says and when that vote becomes final.
Is there any state that says you can vote twice?
Well, there's some, maybe that you can change your vote up to a particular time. I don't know what the law is, so I'm not going to offer.
He was saying test the system.
If you know what he's saying, why are you asking me what he's saying?
He doesn't believe in the mail-in voting. You're the Attorney General of the United States.
Why does you? Yeah.
Why are you asking me about the laws of the United States? Because you're the Attorney General. What the fuck is happening right now? Oh, it's just... All right, calm down, Dusty. It's just so hard to believe. This is the reality. It's the worst timeline. It's so stupid. And, like, you want to talk about Biden's cognitive decline? What is he even saying here? Imagine if Biden said anything close to this.
You know what I say? Protest is your ass. I don't talk about my ass.
They're cheering him. He could literally say poo-poo, doo-doo, gaga, and they would cheer him. Anything. It doesn't matter. What the fuck did that even mean? It's just these cult members running everything. And folks, of course, during a global pandemic that has killed 185,000 Americans. Yeah, the U.S. refuses to join global COVID-19 vaccine effort because it's led by the World Health Organization. Yeah, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we refuse to help the global COVID-19 vaccine? Because, hey, it's the World Health Organization that caused Trump to dismantle the pandemic office that Obama put in place and to defund the CDC and pull all our people out of China so we didn't have people on the ground to tell us what was going on and to aid in keeping the spread of the virus in our country. Why wouldn't we blame the World Health Organization? Can you imagine if Obama was president, he even hinted at refusing the global search for COVID-19? Can you imagine the round-the-clock news coverage on Fox News, but not even a blip on the radar? That's how crazy shit has gotten. Just don't make any fucking sense at all. That's all my Trump stuff. Can't believe this is real life, but it is. All right, we got about another 20 minutes. We're going to do some religious bullshit, but first we're going to check the chatty chat, see what you guys got to say. I haven't checked the other chat in a while. Let's see anybody over here. I don't blame him for not talking about his ass. Yeah, his big old Depends wearing ass. He is just the AG. I know. Why are you asking me about the laws of the United States? What do I know about it? It wasn't a series of mini strokes. It was a big, beautiful stroke. Yeah, Trump does everything the biggest, the best, most beautiful stroke in the history of the world. You should have seen my stroke. How do people not laugh in his face? Because he has sycophants surround him at all times. I would, but I'm not allowed around him. Yeah, sure look defensive to me. Yep, just running over people. Trying to cross with the right of way. Alright, this does not seem to be updating or something. Am I still live streaming? I assume I'm live streaming, but the chat doesn't seem to be updating. So it's excellent connection, so I guess I still am. Let's see, let me refresh this, see if it works. Reload, are you gonna work or not? Are you gonna work, motherfucker? Great stream thus far. It's just been fucking with me every goddamn step of the way. COVID-19, no plan or die, yeah. It's like their healthcare plan. Don't get sick. If you do get sick, die quick. Such a shithole country, definitely. Trash country. Jesus, they are insane. Yes, they are truly insane. It is the craziest timeline I can possibly imagine. Hard to believe it is real life. I see you, yes. Yeah, it just wasn't loading. This whole thing. Fuckery is happening. What you gonna do? Yep. Trump compared cop shooting Blake to choking on the golf course. It's the same thing. Some cops just choke. It's like, you know, did you miss a 3-foot putt? That's the same thing as shooting a guy in the back 7 times. You know, it happens. Can't blame all the cops. I don't have any cats around me right now. Kitty, 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 kitty. None of them seem to want to come to me. I don't even see Katana anywhere. Where'd Katana go? One of the cats is humping the other cat. Like biting her neck right now violently. She's like not mad at him. She's like, alright, go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Have your way with me. Maybe we'll get a cat in a minute. Did I miss the Adam Carolla segment? Yes, you missed the Adam Carolla segment. Is the cat tree up? Yeah, we're working on it. I got it mostly up. I gotta move it to the other room though. That's my tomorrow's project. I gotta finish that shit off. They're harder to put together than you would think. But I'm working on it. Really appreciate it. That was a great gift. How about a Mr. Penguin? Mr. Penguin, come be my star. Mr. Penguin. Mr. Penguin, come be my star. I'm trying to hold him a little better. Trying to hold him better. Is that working? Is this a better way to hold you? Mr. Penguin, got a scratch on your face. Who'd you piss off? Who'd you piss off? Was you being an asshole to somebody, Mr. Penguin? Was you being a little asshole to somebody? Or was you being an asshole too? He's like, let me go be an asshole again to him, Daddy. All right. Thank you for being my star for a second. All right. Let's see what we got here. I sent that. MJ? I thought it was sent by somebody named E. No, that was the, no, I thought it said Eli something. You're the one that sent the cat condo? I'm sorry, I gave somebody else credit for your cat condo then. MJ, Tossignat? I appreciate it. It said on there that was somebody else, another name. Eli Lee, I think it said, sent it to it. Are you Eli Lee? Are you the same person? Either way, thank you very much. That was amazing. That's the third best gift I've ever had. I got a $1,200 car and then a computer when I was like 20. And then the air conditioner and that cat condo. So that was incredibly fucking generous. I appreciate that. You're amazing. You rock. Mr. Penguin. Got his name honestly. Why Dusty needs is a money tree. Remember when I was in church when I was a kid, they gave the pastor a money tree and his like bratty kids got out there and took money off of it. We got to all watch them sit around and be treated like fucking kings for no fucking reason. Assholes. Alright. Guess I'm going to finish up the whole show tonight. I'm going to try to do, might do a little overtime if we have to. We're going to roll through this religious bullshit. So, I fucking did I read the super chats yet? Did I forget the super chats? Nope, I don't have any more. Unless it didn't reload. Is it not reloading? Let's see. Reload super chats. Is it going to work? Is it going to stop working? Let's see what happened. Got a couple new ones. All right, cool. Let's see. Appreciate what you do. EelManscode84. Appreciate that. I appreciate what you do. Imalo Wasabi. F. Dr. Drew, too. Yeah, both of them are pieces of shit. Dr. Drew was so horribly wrong in every goddamn way about coronavirus. All these fucking chuds, just goddamn idiots. Catalina Gabriel's $10. Dusty, look up Kevin MacLeod. He has over 2,000 royalty-free songs for YouTube. All right. Well, I wanted that specific song, though. I only like what I like. I like specific ones, and I can't believe they cut me off for that bullshit. Rick Wallace, $5. Glad to see your Steam back up, Dusty. Cannot be silenced. Yep. Ain't nobody hold me down. I can only word. I fucked it up. God damn it. Beast Nation does a $9. Do I believe COVID is a hoax after taking Herman Cain? 999. Yep. They still think it's a hoax, though. Even Herman Cain, who got killed by it, thinks it's a hoax. That's the crazy world we're living in. E. Miller, I'm still here. Yep. You're still standing. Yeah. Rocks. 1SMF 499. Can you shout out the Dopey podcast for me? What's up, Dopey podcast? Love you, does the kisses to the fuzzies. We love you back. Thank you, Rocks. Elijah Miller, $5. Trump is planning to cue turds, but won't name sources. Yep, he's obviously what he's doing. He's putting that conspiracy shit out there, knowing specifically that's who it's going to kowtow to and influence. Transparent he is. Zoron, $3.99. Well, he's a bit too weak to throw a brick. I know, right? He can't even drink a glass of water with one hand. Series of strokes. Live and inspire forever. $9.99. Thank you for that. Sending love to the animals. Thanks for keeping us informed, Dustin. No problem. I'm the greatest news source in the goddamn world. You learn more on this show in 2 hours than you learn like in a week on other shows. Rock on, Dusty. Space Ghost Martian, $2. I can't wait till Richard Spencer and Trump rip. I hope I outlive them. I definitely don't want to die before those motherfuckers. I want to enjoy their deaths. Elijah Miller, $20. Somebody match my 20s for the kiddies. Do it. Thank you, Elijah Miller. Zoran 489. Trump's campaign is only Trump can fix Trump's America. I know, right? Only I can save you from what I'm doing to you. It's like the message of every abuser. And Martinez Cummings became a Dust Buddy. Welcome. Nobody made me any new emojicons. I was telling you guys to make me some new emojicons. I have 2 new ones I can put up. They got to be square. That's the only rule. They got to be square. But whatever you guys think would be good, help me out. I have a contest. Appreciate that. All right. Gonna do a last segment here. So last chance to get your super chats if you want to. Gonna roll right through this thing and do some religious bullshit. I even made a graphic for religious bullshit. I ain't made no song for this yet though, but religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bully shit. It's time for religious bullshit. Here we go, folks. I love to see this shit. This is hilarious. This is the way everybody should be treated. They didn't remove this, did they? I'm gonna be so pissed if they fucking remove this. No, they didn't remove it. Okay, good. This is how all street preachers should be treated. This guy out there spreading his hatred, his vile Christianity. So this girl saddles up on the bench next to him and starts shouting out over him the lyrics of Wet Ass Pussy, WAP. Amazing.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass pussy. Beat it up. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a Kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's roleplay. I'll wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring. Grabbing me, swallowing me, drip down the side of me. Quick, jump out before you get it inside of me. I tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm about to be. I'll run up on him before I have a running knee. Talk your shit, bite your lip, ask for a call while you ride that dick. You really ain't never fucked.
Shut the fuck up, old white man. Nobody gives a shit about your ancient bullshit anymore. We tired of it. Spread your hatred elsewhere, or deal with my wet ass pussy. And not looking good. Jerry Falwell Jr. Apparently they're looking into his financial deals. Think he might go to jail. Don't know. Hopefully. These rich people usually get away with it, but they're looking into it, like I told you guys before. He had some kind of weird-ass deal with his trainer, his personal trainer, who he also sent sexual photos of his wife to, and then he ended up giving the guy millions of dollars to buy his own gym, which they took from the school, basically. So he basically using the school as his own slush fund to pay off the people who the guys who cuck him, because he likes to watch dudes ram his wife. So speaking of which, the pool boy, this is not the trainer, this is another one of the guys who cucked him, went live on CNN to tell his story. This is Giancarlo Granda. He telling you all the juicy details of what happened between him and the president of the largest Christian school in the world. You go, G.
And then what happened, Daddy?
Well, can't believe they're gonna show a fucking ad. So there's nothing to read either. Gotta sit here and wait for this fucking ad to end. God damn it! I turned off my ad blocker. So fuck my life, right? All right, here we go.
Jerry Falwell, as you know, has accused you of lying, saying that while you did have an affair with his wife, he was not involved in any way.
Right, that was the game plan from the beginning. That's why I called out the people behind the scenes trying to spin and manipulate. That was the game plan from the beginning. It's to throw his wife under the bus. I think that, that just tells you exactly who they are. He's willing to throw his wife under the bus and then call me the predator. The 20-year-old, again, age of a Liberty University student, is the one that targeted them and preyed them. This power couple that has the political connections, all the money in the world. It's ridiculous and disgusting.
After that first encounter, how soon did you see them again?
So that encounter ended. Then the next day they called me through a blocked number again. And they said, hey, come back. And I'm like, all right, I went back. So that was the second day. And then after that, then we exchanged numbers. And they told me, hey, we like to help young people. And we encourage you to finish school, because at the time I was working full-time and going to school part-time, just kind of working my way through college. And he encouraged me to finish school. He emphasized the importance of it. And again, he said that he helps a lot of young people, and that we should stay in contact. And then shortly after, Becky is constantly pursuing me. She was the one that was really pursuing, sending me songs, telling me her favorite songs.
What do you mean songs? She was like songs that she liked?
Yeah, it was like just sentimental songs that mean a lot to her. And then she would call it our song. And this went on.
How often did you end up seeing them over the course of time? Because you've shared with us photos of you with the Falwells, including their kids. I know you've said you've went on vacations with them from time to time. Did you think it unusual you were introduced to the family?
I think that's how they groom you when you're young. They groom you, they bring you into their family, they make you feel special, they make you feel smart, part of this family, and that's what makes it so difficult to say the truth, because you feel like you're gonna betray this family. So that's their strategy. They make you feel special. They befriend your family.
Yeah, but they're the victims, folks. They're the victims of this 21-year-old pool boy. And now that Jerry Falwell Jr. is gone, all the professors at Liberty University are just speaking out. They're all fucking giddy. Here's one of them. Let's see what she has to say.
So through Ancestry, I discovered...
Fucking ad, Ancestry.com. I don't even look at my Ancestry. I know it's going to be a horror show about probably like slave owners and shit. I'm just going to be sad. So, no, thank you. Ancestry.com. And I don't want to know who my relatives are anyway because they're probably dickheads. Let's go.
Things that have been revealed in the past couple of days are not things that happen in isolation. There have been red flags for a long time. The kind of arrogance and authoritarian leadership that we experienced as faculty was really just a symptom of this lifestyle that obviously was one in which he thought that he could do anything and get away with it.
It seems like, I remember there was a case even before this one of a trainer to the couple who ended up with a very advantageous property deal, which the university says was all on the up and up. But there, as you said, there have been red flags over the years.
Absolutely. I mean, just as we saw with Jeffrey Epstein's case and Harvey Weinstein's and all of the Me Too and Church Too movements that we're dealing with today, there are plenty of red flags. It's just difficult to prove something without corroboration. We have to move methodically and give due process, and these things take time. And so we're just thankful that the truth has come out and that it can be dealt with and that the university can move on and continue its great mission that it's been doing for 50 years now.
So they all speaking out there about it. They knew he was dirty. They knew what he was doing behind the scenes. Shut the fuck up, ads. God damn it. That's what ad blockers for. Gotta cover all that shit. Where are my glasses at? There we go. Boom. Can't see shit without my glasses. And next up, on religious bullshit, this Indiana barbecue was like, we don't have to wear a mask. You can't tell us what to do. God has given us a restaurant 3.5 years ago. Yergler explained at the meeting. It is his, and that's the way we view it. He is seen in the video adding that science does not back up the claim that masks work. Before analyzing the list of complaints the business has received, he also said customers and employees had the option of wearing masks in the restaurant. You people have no power over us, Yeagler told the board before walking out of the meeting. Christ is king, so you can't take my business from me when we are willingly laying it down. Yeah, they shut him down. Yeah, they shut him down. You got shut down. They clearly can. I don't have to wash my hands. Jesus gave me this business. I don't have to wear pants while I'm making your omelet. I can just put my nuts right in the goddamn eggs. Jesus gave me permission. No. There are health code violations and you got shut down. So thoughts and prayers, you stupid motherfuckers. And next up, are you all man? Chokes his son because he didn't want to go on his 2-year Mormon mission trip. I don't blame that kid. Run, kid. Run. Oh my God. Who would want to go on a 2-year Mormon mission trip? I would take the choking. But obviously showing the love of Christ to his son by choking him. So yeah, no one's surprised about that. And I don't know why my ads over here about whippets, okay? Why are all my ads about whippets? You know I don't fucking do whippets, right? Google, I would never do that. Drugs are bad and wrong. Fucking Google. And next up, this Republican National Convention speaker would like to return to a time when women couldn't vote. Because, yeah, conservatism is the new punk rock. Don't we want to go back to a time where women can't vote? So first off, she says something incredibly fucking racist. This is how racist or racist without thinking they're racist. She says, statistically, I look at our prison population and I see that there is a disproportionately high number of African American males in our prison population for crimes, huh? Wonder where she's going with this. Particularly for violent crimes. So, statistically, when a police officer sees a brown man like my adopted biracial son, I'm not racist. I have an adopted biracial son. Jude walking down the road as opposed to my white nerdy kids. My white nerdy man walking down the road because of the statistics that he knows in his head. That these police officers know in their head. They're going to know that statistically my brown son is more likely to commit a violent offense over my white son. So the fact that in his head, he will be more careful around my brown son than my white sons, that doesn't actually make me angry. That makes that police officer smart because of statistics. Oh my God, that's literally fucking racism. Blaming somebody who's black for something other black people did that have nothing to do with them, for just assuming. Because of statistics, and let's not even get into why the statistics are like they are, you know, it's a lot to do with poverty and the criminal justice system punishing black people more and over-police, all that stuff. Let's forget about that. Literally as racist as you fucking possibly can get. But doesn't believe she's racist. But that's not even the worst thing she said, folks. I mean, that's not true. That's probably worse than what she's about to say. But both bad. Both bad. Literally somebody asked to speak at the Republican National Convention, folks. This is what Republicans are bringing you. Here's another one. I would support bringing back household voting. Oh my God, how anti-feminist of me. Then they would have to decide on one vote. In a godly household, the husband would get the final say. That's right. Don't we want to return to where women don't have a right to vote? You gotta do what your husband says. Get in that kitchen and make me a sandwich, missy. Trump 2020, motherfuckers. Good God, it's 2020 and this shit is still going on. When are we going to evolve past this? And here's super genius Jesse Lee Peterson explaining. Really, he's explaining here why he's a bad lover. At least he's sort of admitting that he's bad in bed, but for all the wrong reasons. Let's have a listen to this doorstop.
I don't know why a man would marry a woman today, especially an educated woman, whether with the Bible or without the Bible, educated with secular education, right? Because women don't cook, they don't iron, they don't sew, they don't want to stay home and take care of the children, they don't want to make a meal, they don't want to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's what they're supposed to be doing. They are the vice president of the man. They watch over his children, his home. They make sure everything runs well while he's away providing. And when he get home, the vice president report to the president what happens. And if he needs to discipline the children or whatever, he would take care of it. But educated women, whether they're educated with the word, in the beginning that was the word, or secular, they don't make for good wives. It's like when you get with a woman now and you happen to marry her, it's just for sex only. And if she's educated, even the sex is boring. Because you gotta be, are you okay? Is this movement right? Am I working too fast here or too slow? You gotta talk her through it, you know.
Who got time to pleasure a woman correctly? Oh my God, Jesse Lee Peterson, if you're bad in bed, just admit you're bad in bed. Don't blame the woman. Like, I admit I'm bad in bed, but it ain't got nothing to do with the fucking woman's fault. It's all my fault. It's because I'm lazy and I don't give a shit, okay? Own that shit, Jesse Lee Peterson. Just anybody that ever calls the left regressive, how can you get more regressive than these motherfuckers? This is the very definition of regressive, right? They want to take us back thousands of years, not just like decades, thousands of years. Crazy as shit. And did you know, because of course there is a group called Christians Against Dinosaurs who are enraged whenever they see a dinosaur out anywhere because they believe dinosaurs are fake and were put there by scientists in order to make you think the earth is older than 6,000 years old. So here's one of them, Josh Brown. Please help! This McDonald's has this dinosaur and refuses to remove it. This is in Tucson, Arizona. Call the manager, oh my God, Karen, and demand the removal of this blasphemy. Beyond parody. What the fuck can you say about these people, folks? Just almost too stupid to believe, but they really exist. And that's it, folks. Now, I have some palate cleansers, some quick palate cleansers for you folks. First off, who needs to hear a baby wolf howl? I gotta hear like after all this depressing bullshit I'm covering, I just have to hear a baby wolf howl. So cute. Oh my fucking God. I want a wolf. He gonna eat my face and I still want him. And this is a clip I played a while back. It's an old clip. But it made the rounds again and went viral, and it's one of my favorite clips of all time. Look at these dogs, these smart-ass dogs just diming out. Just ratting out their little friends. No loyalty. Snitches get stitches, dogs.
Quem mordeu o salame que estava em cima da mesa? Quem mordeu?
Who did it?
Qual de vocês
Who ate my
fez isso?
sausage? Yep.
É, né?
This one?
Foi você?
Did you do it? Yep, that one did it. Definitely.
Cambada de X9, viu? Nossa, quem foi?
Did you do it?
Quem mordeu o salame?
Who did it? Like, no, this one.
Nossa.
This little asshole right here did it, Daddy. Oh my God.
Quem
so
mordeu
cute.
o salame que estava em cima da mesa?
Motherfuckers.
Quem mordeu?
And last but not least, how about a cute ass kitten? Just to end us off on a good note. Oh my God. Oh, Dick. Oh, Daniel. I'm just speechless. I'm just speechless. I just want to put him in my pocket just like that. I just want him in my pocket, little pocket cat. God damn it, fuck you. And that's my material for tonight, folks. Let's see. Boom! Only did 10 minutes over. Killed it! As always, hope you enjoyed that shit. Let's see what you guys got to say in the chat. Why religious fanatics are completely nuts? Yes. That's why Trump is president. Those up for the Baby Wolf Howl? Definitely. Solid content right there. Ow, werewolves of London. Dinosaurs are fake news? Totally. Fucking Satan putting bones in the goddamn ground. Just the piece of the definition of cognitive dissonance. And his real Uncle Tom. Yeah, but he's making bank. He makes more money than you do, probably. And especially me. So what can you say? Don't hate the play, hate the game, I guess. Jesse Lee, Uncle Tom. Yeah, he's definitely had a stroke or something. Had to have, because like he can't even speak correctly. But he gets rewarded for it. Ban pants. Yeah, fuck pants. Pants are overrated. Is it wrong that's giving me a chubby? Never. Definitely not. Alright. Let me finish up with the super chats. What you guys gotta say in the super chats. Anyways, they should be on the end of all your videos. True that. Need some palate cleansers so we don't off ourselves. Need a little happiness, a little joy in our life. Alright, 4D, $14.99. Can't watch the full show tonight because class and work. Fuck my life. But we'll watch the replay. Here's something for the fuzzies. Love the show. The show loves you, 4D. Appreciate that. You rock. Cool run. Christian's morality is more like choose your own adventure. I know it's always do as I say, not as I do. Not the most honest of people. And last but not least, I think you got E up here somewhere. What's up? E, where you at? It's got to be up here somewhere. I know it's got to be. There we go. Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs? Don't do drugs. I would never do drugs. You of all people should know, E. Miller. Drugs. Drugs are bad, dude. Love you, E. Miller. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you do for me. You rock. And that's my show, folks. I'm probably going to be back Friday. I don't know. I might flake because it's only 2 days away. I don't know if I'm going to have enough material to do another show on Friday. But it's possible. It could happen. Anything is possible. Through Christ who strengthens me. So we'll see what happens. As always, support the show on Patreon. Patreon.com/Codcast. We drop way down. I need you guys' help. Please consider stop supporting everybody who's not showing you how much they make, because why would you? Reward transparency. That's what Dusty has to say. So patreon.com/Codcast. I'll have to put the link in the description of the video. It's not in there right now because of the whole fuck-up that happened. But it will be in there when you watch the repeat. And there's also a way you can send direct tips through PayPal. So all of that is especially appreciated. I possibly will see you guys Friday, but definitely next Monday. I will not flake on Monday's show. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Black Lives Matter, trans rights, fuck the police, fuck God, and as always, logic. Fuck yes. Good night, everybody. Thank you. I can't play the fucking song because they're going to copyright it, but I'll just sing it. This is the greatest show. It's everything you ever want, motherfuckers, everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you want to be. Good night, everybody.